Hello, I have come back to go live to finish off because we were cut off. We knew it was coming. I'll turn the volume up. We knew it was coming. Hi Sharon, I've gone to my phone. I've scratched my computer at the moment. I will go on off that Wi-Fi connection. Hi again, darling. So I'm just holding you on my phone right now. You know how it goes. We can't make this stuff up with the messages that we're interrupting. No, there's not. And everything. Thank you for coming back in and joining. Hey, you know what I say, something happens every time, every video. Something always comes through, something happens, and that's okay. That's fine. We've got this. So I'll wait till a few more come in. Sorry it keeps moving around. Just bringing, hi Gisela, just bringing some more clearing energies in. Not sure how much of the rain you can hear. Not sure if my headphones are working, but I'm just trusting the power of this video. Yeah, it absolutely is, Vicky. It really is. So I'm going to keep going with my with my notes. Starship Athena here. Hi Gaia Man. Hi Amy. The rain's louder, however you can hear me. Yeah, not much I can do there. Yeah, it's good. That's good, as long as it doesn't interrupt. So, so diamond light codes, new rainbow galactic light codes have been coming in on all layers and levels. Spirit, soul, mental, emotional, physical. Dark night of the soul collectively, the solar plexus of the world. That's what I was sharing about. Hey Debbie, good to see you here, honey. School friend, again, another person from my beautiful past. So these rainbow quantum energies collectively that are coming through, this is ancient old energies. Now the diamond is the apex of the rainbow and reflects the rainbow light into quantum streams. When the individual holds the diamond light matrix as their energy matrix or true soul self, and the diamond light matrix is activated, then they become quantum, if you will. That was written by Magenta Pixie a couple of years ago. Okay. God, the energy's all over the place coming back on. Just give me a minute to balance. So I've gone again. Broken parts of ourself are being shown and mirrored. Older, complicated energies of a lower vibration are being released. That's why people are feeling heaviness and little sleep. We're upgrading on a collective, all of humanity scale at the moment. A massive dark night of the soul on a universal level is what came through. Because that was the best that I could put in words, because we've not had words to put into this before. We have not reached this place before. This is on a galactic level. In both spirit and soul, a rebirth of our spirit, of our shattered parts of ourself, of post-traumatic stress and traumas of the past. The greater the traumas, the more shattering. The more that one has been operating from the head or still hanging on to the old third-dimensional energies, the greater the mental confusion in the brain of facing oneself to really, really let go. Crossroads of two paths. We need to choose not to go into the old consciously. We need to choose a new path into the unknown. And into the unknown, as I shared in the first video, is fear. Because there's a primordial fear that has come up with the coronavirus and all that that is going round. And it's releasing, and that's why in the first video, really important to see the first video, the healing of the aspen and the pink mulla. We do have a new choice super consciously. So I've also shared this is a dark night of the soul in totality of all the losses of all your whole life right up till now. I'm glad you're loving the rain. It's beautiful, isn't it? Come for a walk with me. Come and have a look. Come and have a look at a beautiful tree out the back, isn't she? This is my geisha tree. She's just beautiful under here. Just beautiful. Shift the energies, Rosemary. Shift the energies, honey. See how I got up and shifted? Shift, 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 shift. Just got to keep shifting the energies, sweetheart. I know you're trying so hard, darling. So, I can see it's a bit blurry, but it's all right, I can see. Allow yourself to process, breathe and feel to release old energies coming into your body in feeling and releasing in the human being. It's facing up to and owning what's going on for you and for and with your physical body. If you're struggling and you're doing everything you can, feel into your connections. That's so not nice. Here, I'll throw you some rain over there to New Zealand. It's called a geisha tree. Geisha tree, Krista. Okay, here's another explanation that came. I'll see if I can lean this up on. Oh, that'll do. It's better than nothing, kids. It's better than nothing. So, maybe this will help. Connection with others, letting go of old connections. The head is taking over in what I call just so energies of that rigidity and that control. And it was given that, like, there's 100 boxes of different parts of our personality that in the past we've compartmentalized so not to feel. So therefore there's hundreds of pieces of fragments of ourselves we've compartmentalized into 100 boxes to avoid feeling. So it's now for those boxes to be stretched and broken out of, as internal divine energy will no longer fit into those boxes that we've created, and that's from the mind of the old, of the 3D, of the rigidity to cope. Those with PTSD and trauma from the past that haven't felt into their emotions, this is happening with a lot of souls much older in human years, are struggling more with this at the moment. Because with post-traumatic stress, that's how we've coped in the past. And it's just a label of symptoms. That's how we've coped in the past, by putting things into boxes. So PTSD accepts broken parts and manage them, is a part of us. We need to own it. We need to own them, our broken parts, which is owning the shadow sides. Yes, they're words. It's easy to say, own your shadow sides, love all your bits. That's fine, and I'm not knocking anyone with those words. But what does that really mean? It means we've got to get really real with this within ourselves and really own fragmented, broken parts of ourselves that make us perfect. Yes, it has been very hard to sleep. Okay, that's good, Rosemary. I'm glad that's helped you. Great. I'm owning my shattered self. It allows others a healing to do so as well. Many years of accepting and getting. I've written, learn all of the above shared here. Okay, that's good, Stasia, whatever you wrote there. I share with you all here everything raw and real with me. The people have called for more realness, more authenticity. They don't, and the more that I share my quirks, my isms, my bits, and I'll go for a walk. There's no set parameters. It's helping each of you to grow into your mastership. Keep shifting the old thoughts. Be aware of them. It's coming from the head, clearing for a new super consciousness that is revealing what has been lurking deep underneath, that's being exposed as a dark night of the soul on a universal level and expansion that is new galactically, that we are assisting the galactors. This is also past life and past planets. When you look at how much bigger than us and just us it is, that's enough to help you to shift. You're doing it for your lineage. You're doing it with your link. It's bigger than just you right now. A big handing over of energies, responsibility with others now is at the forefront. Take all expectations off yourself, of the head and internal pressure. This has been so exposed on a huge universal level. The dragons that came were Earth Dragon, then Fire Dragon, and then the Earth and Fire Dragon. I won't get those cards and read them now. We're clearing out old ancestral energy lines and all that you're feeling, and that feels much bigger than you. When we choose in spirit, it takes time to actualize through layers and levels in the human being in real time. It's a process. It goes spirit, soul, mental, emotional, and lastly is the physical. It takes time. Breathe, slow down. We have time. This is for those people who've come from the head and have post-traumatic stress of being faced with it head on. There's no room to hide anymore, Masters. Yes, it is, thank God, at long last. Yes, it is. It's time. We've suffered enough. Well, a lot of us were created gods of another planet. We are the ancient masters returning. We are a group of ancient masters coming back. We are the rainbow warriors. It's us, 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 us. It's us. You know the saying, we're the ones we've been waiting for and all that? Yeah, it's true. Okay, I'm reading now. So what's also come through for those that that may be able to relate is what's come through is a broken chakra that hasn't been able to be repaired, which is very interesting. This has come with a couple of souls that the Arcturians and Archangel Metatron you can call in to help. Yeah, I'm releasing a broken crown chakra. Okay, big shift happening right now. There's nowhere to go or hide anymore. It's not any time to be responsible. Spirit says this is now time to be accountable. We are being held accountable. This is immediately, yet we have this divine dispensation energy time-wise to help us or allow us in our new super consciousness to integrate, own and change things in the new. Equals time has slowed down for us to look after ourselves better. There is no need to rush. There's no need to panic. We have time to slow down and look after ourselves. You are your own doctor. Your business is you, your health, yourself, firstly. Your emotions, your supplements, your food, that is your core number one. From there, all else will flow. There is no room for putting anything else second best anymore. There's nowhere else to go. We have no room to go. We are being faced with ourselves. And the ones that haven't have been slammed. They've been slammed. It really, crunch time. I've written so many times of the year, crunch time is here, crunch time is here, crunch time is here. Well, crunch time is really here. Down into up. The physical is now. The physical. You do have a new choice super consciously. Remember, dark night of the soul in totality of all losses of your whole life up till now. Quantum self-care needed. Well said. Well said. There's been a rebirth of the spirit, of new spirit energies that has newly come in. I haven't got to share that yet. It may be in the master class videos coming soon. Spirit won't let me go into that at the moment. I think it's too much for everyone. And the Spirit's saying, let everyone cope and deal with this at the moment. If you throw that in, it's going to be a little bit too much at the moment. So that's why I feel at the end of the month, become April, I may be doing the new super class the divine super master class videos. I've got the list of 4 so far to do. A big shift happening right now. Okay, can you feel the empowerment coming in? I can feel within yourself the empowerment coming with all of us here together. We needed all of us here together. Feel it in your solar plexus. New golden Ra sun energy coming into your solar plexus. We needed to do this as a group. I've been sharing, we are masters, we are sending, we are gathering for quite some time now, for quite a few years. 2016, I feel it was. I used to have a page before this, Blue Beyond Infinity. And then it went Blue Beyond Guide. So I've had a couple of other pages. And I keep sharing, we need to talk, table and share to grow as masters. We need to start linking up to grow as masters. We are few. There are so many out in the spiritual communities, in other things, with other people. Much better than the solar plexus, good, yeah, because it was dark this morning. I couldn't get the light in there, and I had to come on here to do it with the planet, to spark it within myself. So, even though I struggled to bring this through, I knew I had to as part of my journey. Otherwise, I would have hightailed it and not come on. I would have run away, but I wasn't able to. I have to come on and deliver and deliver and deliver. It's just that pull in faith and trust. It's keeping us alive. So also with the solar plexus, with the golden in your solar plexus, picture golden roots going down to Gaia from there, masters. Golden roots, dragon ley light energies. Golden roots going from your solar plexus down into Gaia. Feel that? Peace and calm, dragons are humming. Yes, we are gathering as masters. Yes, we will get together in some time in the physical. I've asked Spirit many times to travel, to meet up with so many of you. This has never been done or reached energetically before, due to a renewal of spirit energies that's newly come in. Another flower essence that came is pink flannel flower. And it is for... This essence has great affinity for young babies whilst both in the womb and those early years of life. This is a birth wound trauma from the goddess betrayal energies. I cannot go over everything that's happened from January 12th this year and list them. Way too many. That's why it's really good to follow the updates and everything of the original wounding of the divine feminine to do with the womb. So pink flannel flower, great affinity for young whilst in the womb, and the early years will keep the heart and heart chakra open with a high love vibration to adjust to the third dimension earth reality. Yes, it's on the cards to have an earth gathering, Rosemary. We're waiting for the time for mass financial abundance to come through to set up and organise for us all to meet up. It is in the pipeline for many of us to organise things to get together in the future. Many of us have been wanting to do it for a very, very long time. Okay, we just have needed to wait. And nothing, none of them will be like this. Nothing will be as real and raw as this. Yes, a gathering. The word from Spirit was, it's a gathering. So, time to check through. I will list some other essences that came for you to look up in your own time. Sweet chestnut. This is for those going through trials, extreme loss, enormous suffering, termed by the mystics as dark night of the soul. Honeysuckle, those who live in the past, over attachment, homesick, over attachment to the past, to let go. Pine flower essence, freedom from all forms of self-inflicted limitations. Scleranthus has come. Crippling indecision, a choice between two things. The pink mulla mulla, which we've gone through. Bohemia, resistance to change, rigidity. Chestnut bud, to help move on and leave the past behind, to not repeat the same. And I've written again, looking at everyone else as a mirror to find self, whether or not we realise the subconscious that we just do, you will not find it. I did that 2 years ago when I shifted into 5D. So many of you masters, I apologise for the moving around, have shifted into 5D recently, and with it comes a whole heap of letting go and adjusting, because there's many levels in 5D. Okay. And the crystal dioxide. Okay, that's all I've got here. So that's part 2. Can't see how long this has been going on for. So I'm going to say goodbye, because I go very quickly when I get the wind up. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't realise at times, like there's 58 of you here now, which is a really large number. Last week's went to 2,300 souls. It went very quickly, and to me, it's not, I don't look at it as that, no, I look at it as souls reach people, it's reaching, the message getting out there. That's where I come from. So that was really good. Last week's was huge. It went out to a lot of souls. Yet so many are going through so much, and not many comments are written. And I don't know who this reaches. And it's not until you message me and let me know do I realise how much you appreciate. So thank you. And thank you for coming on here. Please watch the first one if you haven't seen it. I will watch these back myself. Thank you again. Oh, thank you, Sharon. Thank you for you too, and you too, Crystal. And Krista, sorry. And anything else, bluebeyondguide.com website, and this will also be going to the Blue Beyond Guide YouTube channel. So we have done a massive healing here. We've done a big reconnection, the solar plexus, with the whole planet, with the aspen flower essence and the pink mullah flower essence and everything else we've brought through. And there's a new pulsing energy with all of us that have joined. And even if you've come in and you didn't see this live, it doesn't matter. Your energy is coming live. Thank you for being here. Okay, it definitely reached you today. Bless. Oh, thank you so much, Rosemary. Thank you. All right. I am you, you are me, we are one. Love you, masters. Love you, angels. Bye.